This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It is for entertainment purposes only. It's the one, the only Apefather in the house, baby! Wow! All right, I got to give a big shout out, a really big shout out. There's an ape. His name is Rich. Hey, man, my name is Rich too. All right, Richie in the house, baby! I don't know if you could see it. I'll try to get different angles here. Let me see. Maybe if I go that way. Can you see it? All right. Hopefully I got that. He says, Rich, this is his comment. He says, I kick ass. I think he meant to say I'm no ass kisser. But the truth is the truth. The amount of hate this man gets, meaning me, the Apefather, shows you how fucked society is. All he does is try and help the community any way he can, and yet people bash him and try to break his balls. Meanwhile, we got loose lips Lou, right? Lou over here with half a brain, who you guys love, but is a fraud and does absolutely nothing but spread FUD and pull random information out of his ass, or just repeat what someone else has said and try to take credit for it. People are ass backwards. Rich, like I said, I don't know if I got his picture. I can never control this phone correctly. Hopefully I got it. All right. Rich, thank you very much. God bless you. God bless your family. You're a good man. You're a very good man. You're a great ape. And, it means a lot to the Apefather because, what Rich is saying is true. I love my ape family. Listen, guys, I'm just trying my very best to make sure that we all succeed, we all win, we beat Citadel, we beat Ken Griffin, and we hold the V for victory, baby, when we all go to Pluto, okay? This is the thing with Lou, all right? First of all, I'm a little disappointed in Lou. I got to say the truth. I'm disappointed in Lou. Lou, when I first came on YouTube, I called him out with the whole clove, the clove where he took, okay, here's going to be Lou's thing. I don't tell anyone to buy stocks, but he talked about clove, and a lot of apes lost money. They listened to Lou. He was talking about, what a great play it was. He was basically telling them, make some money from clove and then go back at AMC. Make a little money. I think that's what he was trying to get at. But, bottom line is this. A lot of apes, listen to Lou talk about clover, and they lost all of their money. A lot of apes suffered from that and couldn't even get back in AMC. Okay, so, my problem with Lou is this, all right? My problem with Lou is he's a very inconsistent guy. Listen, can you doubt that? Seriously, what I'm saying, can you doubt what I'm saying? Every single video this guy makes, he changes his story. Every story, it's always changing. Ready? I watched a video with Lou, like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and he was saying, that like AMC is going to go to 1,400. There's another video where he was predicting it was going to be 4,000 to 5,000. He makes another video where he says we were going to drop to the 30s and go immediately up to 100. Then he was saying by like the 4th of July, he was thinking we were going to be somewhere, I think, at like 700, 500. And then he's like, I can't believe how long they're drawing this out. That's the next video. And, then he's got brackets, 500, 700, 1,000, and 5,000. Then he's making videos basically saying this. He made a video, I think it was like a week ago, saying like, you have to be out of your mind to think, right, that realistically you're getting paid at $100,000. That's what he said. He's basically saying you're not going to get paid. Okay. Then he makes another video saying, man, this thing is going to blow up when this hits. It's like he's all over the place. How do you listen to this guy? The guy curses more than Miles Davis. Listen, I'm a musician, okay? And if you guys ever get a chance, I know you guys know I'm a musician, right? You see my video, you see I play piano, okay? Listen, I know I joke around a lot. I really don't consider myself a singer. I do it for fun, but I really am a good piano player. Listen, guys, I started with jazz, I don't do too much jazz. I'm going to start doing some of my jazz stuff, but Miles Davis is amazing, man. He's one of my idols. And the thing is, like, the guy besides being one of the probably the greatest trumpet player in history, he couldn't like say like 3 or 4 words without the word fuck. Like literally, Miles, everything was like the guy cursed, yeah, man, let's fucking do this too. Let's fucking do this. It's like, I love him. I was reading his autobiography, and if you ever get a chance, you should read his autobiography. It's like literally, there's the word F-U-C-K. I don't know if children will listen, but fuck, hey, I'm from Brooklyn. All right, I say fuck. What are you gonna do? Anyway, he says it like every 3 words. Every 3 or 4 words, he's cursing. And guess who that reminds me of? Lou. It's like, I was in the car. I'll tell you, I was just at McDonald's, when I did the Ken Griffin Big Mac that I ate. That was delicious, by the way. Delicious, baby. But when I was driving home, I put Lou's video on, and I made a mistake because my daughter was in the car, okay? And it was like his last video, the most recent video he put out. And like literally the guy's cursing, I think like every like 30 seconds he's cursing. I had to shut it off. I told my daughter, I said, I'm sorry, listen, this guy's out of control. I shut it off. I told her to cover her ears. I mean, he just acts like a degenerate, He acts like has, in my opinion, listen, I met a lot of people in my life, but I never met such a joke like this guy, Lou. I never met anybody like this guy. The guy's telling everybody he's got secret connections. Who are your secret connections, Lou? Who are they? You make a video saying, hey, man, I got a call from somebody on the street. Who is it? What's his name? Is he a traitor? Can I look him up? He's brokering deals with JP Morgan. Let me tell you what's going on with Lou with JP Morgan. Lou, do you expect me to believe, and I'm not trying to be mean, I'm really not trying to be mean, that you sat down with the executive committee, right, of JP Morgan, and you're sitting there and you're brokering a deal, right, with the largest institutional bank in the world, right? Lou, listen to me. You went into, this is what happened. He went into Manhattan, right? He went into like a local branch. You understand? When you walk into a local like Chase branch, and you could sit there and say, look, I want to open an account. He sat down with probably one of the investment advisors there, that deal with anybody who walk in, and he took the guy's business card and he puts it, like, I think he posted it on Twitter saying, look, here's proof that I'm brokering a deal with Chase. Yeah, you're brokering a deal with Chase. Oh my God. I don't mean to rag on this guy, but it's like, he's such a bullshit artist. And you guys are ragging on me. You're ragging on me. I mean, everything this guy does is a complete joke. It's a complete joke. Now he wants to take 60,000 people, okay, off of YouTube. He wants to bring them to Lou TV. Why? Like, what is the purpose? Okay, I was asking some of his fans this, and you know what they were saying? They were saying they believe Lou is doing this because YouTube is going to shut down. YouTube is going to shut down. Yeah, right. Google is the largest corporation in the world. Yeah, right. Listen, it's just the guy doesn't even show his portfolio. It's like Lou, you may not even own one single share of AMC. Okay, you may not even own one single share. Nothing. Okay, that's my problem with Lou. All right, that's it. You understand? And the biggest problem I have is sometimes he really makes apes feel that it's unrealistic that we're gonna go to 100,000, 200,000, 500,000. He makes apes feel like that's not realistic. He makes apes feel like, you gotta sell, at brackets. And that's my biggest problem with Lou. That's all the other shit, at the end of the day, who cares? Who cares, right? At the end of the day. But that's a big problem, Lou, because I gotta take my ape family to Pluto. And I cannot allow you to stop that. I can't, okay? So, Lou's been a coward lately. I'm sorry, I gotta say it how it is. Lou doesn't face the Apefather. Lou keeps quiet. He doesn't want to respond back to me, and he's acting like a coward. That's what cowards do, okay? And by the way, listen to me. I don't care how many times, people rag on me. I'm gonna say it anyway. You know what? Apes should only trust apes. That's it. I proved I'm an ape. I showed my portfolio like 7 times, guys. And still, you want to laugh? I still have people telling me that, Apefather, show your portfolio. Prove you're an ape. I mean, it's ridiculous, guys. Lou has not showed his portfolio one time, ever. From what I understand, I actually spoke to a lot of the Lou fans. Lou has never proved he was an ape. And then people say all this shit about, oh, he doesn't have to do it. It's his business. So then don't break my balls. It's like every single thing with me, everybody breaks my balls. Apefather, be transparent about this. Apefather, be transparent about that. But Lou doesn't have to be transparent about nothing. You know what I'd like Lou to be transparent about? How many nuts he steals from the chipmunks and the squirrels and the trees. Because that's what I think is happening right now. If you want me to know the truth. I think this guy is taking all of their food supply. And it's not right, Lou, because they need that food. That's what I think. All right? Because, it's funny? I'll make you laugh. Lou's not really making any more videos in the parks anymore recently. You notice that? I think it's because of the Apefather. I think I've been ragging on him so much with the trees and the squirrels. Now he's not doing it no more. Okay. Look, Lou, I got no problem with you. Listen, all I ask is basically two things. All right, prove you're an ape. Prove you're an ape. And the second thing, we all got to be on the same page here. I'm not dividing. I know what people will say, you're dividing us. Listen, I just want all apes to buy fractional shares every single day. And I want all of us to go to Pluto. That's it. And I don't want no friggin' chipmunk like Lou, okay, telling you otherwise. That's it. Lou may not even be an ape. You could be listening to a guy who doesn't own one single share of AMC. Not one single share. You could be listening to this guy. All right. Prove you're an ape, Lou, and tell our ape family that we all have to hold with diamond balls of steel to Pluto. And then I got no problem with Lou. If he did those two things, the Apefather would never... A matter of fact, I would take Lou out for a dinner. I would take Lou. You could pick out the most expensive restaurant in all of Manhattan. And I'm not even kidding you. I swear to you, I will take you out and Lou, anything you want, it's on the Apefather. Anything. I don't care. You want to get a porterhouse steak? You want to get a bottle of Cristal? Anything you want, baby, it's on me. Prove you're an ape, okay? And then the second thing, we all got to be on the same page. Hold with diamond balls of steel to Pluto. To Pluto. Buy fractional shares every day. Put tremendous buying pressure on Citadel. And then I got no problem with Lou. But just on a last note, like that guy, what was his name? That guy, Review Nerd and all these other people, listen, I don't care what people think of the Apefather, okay? I'm here to help my ape family, okay? People say, Richie, it's wrong that you're telling people to show their portfolios. Listen, it's even Matt Kohrs. Look, I have a problem with Matt Kohrs. You want me to tell you the truth? And I hope he hears this message, okay? Because Matt, you're going around with these super chats, making a ton of money, okay? It's like you're charging apes, to answer questions. That's terrible. That's terrible, okay? And let me tell you something. From what I understand, Matt Kohrs hasn't showed his portfolio either. He hasn't shown his portfolio either, okay? I mean, maybe he showed it in January. Did you ever ask yourself a question? You might be listening to people who sold. Did you ever ask that? Seriously, did you ever take a minute and say to yourself, I might be following someone on YouTube who no longer owns any AMC? And how can you be okay with that? Like, I got my life savings. Seriously, guys, you saw my portfolio. People saw my portfolio. I invested over $200,000 in AMC. Okay, I'm down right now, okay, but I'm not worried about it because I'm going to be a freaking millionaire. I'm not worried about it. We're going to Pluto. But the point is, I have that much faith in our community and our ape brothers and sisters. Doesn't it bother you that maybe Matt Kohrs doesn't own any AMC? Did you ever wonder, like, why he's doing this, right? Did you ever wonder? Maybe it's because he's making a lot of money. Maybe this is what he does for a living. He's got over 300,000 subscribers. Maybe he makes a ton of money with this shit, with super chats and everything else. Okay. But at the end of the day, apes should only trust apes. Okay. That's the bottom line. Okay. Apes should only trust apes. That's all I got to say.